We'll be detailing the events that led up to the senseless murder of 13-year-old Shavon Randal. In order to understand her murder, we must first discuss 26-year-old Darius Fields. If you like the information provided in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for future updates and to help us grow our channel. Now, Darius Fields was a local drug trafficker who was recently giving a large amount of marijuana. Reports say up to $250,000 worth. Darius Fields and his known associates, which were 24-year-old Desmond Jones, his right-hand man, 24-year-old Devontae Owens, Fields' girlfriend, 25-year-old LaPortia Polly, 19-year-old Michael Titus, and 30-year-old Laquan Wilkerson stashed the drugs at a local Motel 6 in Lancaster, Texas. Jones and Titus wanted to be flashy, so they went on social media posting selfies of money and the marijuana. Soon after, on June 26, 2017, while LaPortia was at the Motel 6 alone, it was burglarized. The thieves took everything, including LaPortia's personal belongings and the marijuana that was just obtained. Once Phil had knowledge of the burglary, he confronted his associates as a whole, demanding answers about who knew about the stash, or even worse, who said something about the stash. It was at that time Titus confessed that he had told 22-year-old Kendall Perkins the location of the marijuana, but in return, Titus provided any information he knew about Perkins to Fields in an attempt to correct his mistake. 2 days later, on June 28, 2017, the ransom plan was put into action. In a rage, Fields and his associates in LaPortia's white Ford 500 to a known location of Kendall Perkins, which was his girlfriend LEDORIS Randal's home. But when they got to the home, they only found 13-year-old Shavon Randal, so they kidnapped her. Shavon's older cousin, LEDORIS Randal, then received a ransom call, demanding, "Give us our shit back, or we're gonna kill her. You better not get the police involved." She did not call the police until a few hours later because she was scared. When LEDORIS did notify the police, she just stated Shavon was missing and never mentioned anything of the threatening ransom call. At some point in the investigation, Jones was arrested. He led police to a vacant house in East Oak Cliff, Texas, where Michael Titus and Shavon Randal's decomposed bodies were hidden. In Desmond Jones' version of events told to investigators, while being held against her will, Shavon Randal saw Titus's face, which prompted him to shoot Shavon 4 times. Then Titus was allegedly shot due to being responsible for the drugs being stolen and killing Shavon. As of right now, we don't really know what happened during the murder of 13-year-old Shavon Randal, but we do know none of the suspects were ever charged with her murder. Owens, Wilkerson, and Jones were charged with engaging in organized crime. Jones was recently sentenced on February 28, 2020 to 99 years for engaging in organized crime. Wilkerson and Owens are still awaiting trial. Fields and Polly were arrested together on June 30, 2017 in an urban hotel. Polly was charged with possession of marijuana, 5 to 50 pounds, and also tampering with evidence due to flushing marijuana down the toilet during their arrest. Polly was sentenced to 4 years in prison and 2 years probation. Fields was charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of marijuana. He was sentenced to 18 years in a federal prison. This is the story of 13-year-old Shavon Randal.